Hello, good people. Welcome back to Meme Deck Monday. We have not played any Dark Magician on this channel since the end of the RGT to 1K series, and well, I was thinking maybe I would do some more. I've had a few commenters ask if I was going to play more RGT on the channel. Well, here you go. I do still like the Reasoning Gate archetype, and I wanted to go full send into the Dark Magician stuff, get a little memey. So we have like almost all of the Dark Magician support cards. We don't have like Miracle Restoration or Miracle Restoring. I can't remember the exact name of the card. Um, and we don't have a way to actually summon Dark Paladin, though we do have Dark Paladin and Dark Flare Knight down here. Does Mirage Knight count? If it counts, we don't have that either. It's too hard to fit like all of that stuff in here because, you know, for Dark Paladin, I would have to fit some sort of fusion gate thing going on. But we do have Dark Magician. We do have skilled Dark Magician. We have Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician Knight, Dark Sage, Dark Magician of Chaos, and of course Time Wizard to go with the Dark Sage. For the spell Dark Magician support, of course, we have Dark Magic Attack, Thousand Knives, Sage's Stone, Knight's Title, and Dedication through Light and Darkness. The rest of the deck just, you know, obviously just looks like a regular Reasoning Gate deck, right? I don't think we really need to talk about any of the card choices too much. Looking at the side, of course, we have our spell cancelers. Our Jinzo's down here. I know Jinzo's in the main of most RGT decks, but you know, if we're going all in on the Dark Magician stuff, we have to make some sacrifices. So Jin's on the side, Des Wombat for burn. We've got some Token Thanksgivings, Mind Control, Lightning Vortex, and then just, you know, the regular traps. Though I have a Raigeki Break and a Compulse here. These aren't like unknown quantities in an RGT deck, but they are two cards that I do like to play just to out stuff like King Tiger, Floodgates, you know, anything that's causing problems. Compulse very good at outing opponents, spell cancelers, stuff like that. But that is the deck. Let's get out onto the ladder and let's see if the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense can lead us to some wins. All right, we've got our first match here against the Thunder King Ryo sleeves. I know I'm a GOAT player, but I do love me some Thunder King Ryo. Especially the secret rare version. We're going to abandon Paper Gang, unfortunately, but hey, we're actually going to win a rock, paper, scissors for the first time in my entire life. Let's see. We open up with a nice little busted hand here. We do. We've got Reasoning and Monster Gate. Nice little brain control to go with it. Okay. All right. So it has been a while since I have played any form of RGT, but I do know how to open up here, and that is set Jar of Greed and pass. We'll see. We'll see how the opponent wants to respond. Hopefully they put a monster face up that I can brain control. MST into the Jar of Greed. Fantastic start. We take those. Nice little +1. Oh, and a second Reasoning. Okay. All right. Nice little pot of greed for the opponent, though. That's pretty good on their end. They get to they get to make up for that -1. What else we got over there? Pyramid Turtle. Okay. Let's get some zombie action going. That's not very Thunder King Ryo and Penguin Soldier of you, opponent, but I set a couple of back row. Hopefully the opponent rips off a Dust Shoot here. That'd be pretty nice. We draw a Graceful Charity, which is interesting. I've kind of gone back and forth on whether I'm supposed to Graceful first, and I guess I'm not. I don't know. I usually do, but maybe that's like, I think that's more so like Machine Gate talking, where I really want to know if I can OTK. So, gonna lead on this Giant True Nade here. I'm just gonna have a think. Are we gonna like Solemn Judgment this? That'd probably be pretty good for me. All right, sure. And we'll Graceful last. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to Reasoning first. That's okay. Whatever. I was gonna brain control anyway. Let's go ahead and Reasoning. We'll see what's up. And then I'll Monster Gate the Pyramid Turtle. Definitely want a Reasoning before the Monster Gate, though, so we won't compound the mistake there. They call 4? We do have 2 4s in the Time Wizard. Okay. All right. Come on down, Time Wizard. And that's probably going to throw him way off. Reasoning Gate just like never plays 2. All right. They are going to go for 4 again. Let's get... Okay. There's a Skill Dark Magician's unfortunate. Do I Monster Gate off? I guess I do Monster Gate off the Pyramid Turtle, right? Um, yeah. See what we can get into here. All right. Any Demox or Dark Magician? Okay, skill Dark. Yeah. Yeah, this turn could have been a lot more powerful than it actually is, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, another monster gate, a dark magic attack. Dedication through light and darkness isn't bad. I think I'm getting rid of dark magic attack and monster reincarnation. We're just gonna kind of go for big stuff here. Yeah, I just don't have the cards to make monster reincarnation work, and I'm gonna monster gate off the time wizard here because this gives me a higher chance of actually getting to use a skill dark magician. I know dark sage is cool. Ooh, straight into Democ. Okay. I can't use the dedication through light and darkness, but I can just get back like reasoning here. And we see if that works out. I could get graceful charity. That'd be pretty good. I kind of want to go for it all though. Right? I kind of just want to go for reasoning. We wouldn't quite win though. Is the thing. Even if the opponent doesn't call it correctly. So maybe I do go for graceful charity. Sure. Let's do that. Sage of Stone, okay. Oh, we get a reasoning anyway. Okay. Dedication through light and darkness is it does summon Democ from the grave. Democ's not going to the grave. Let's be real. And I guess I can keep this Sage's Stone just in case I get into Dark Magician Girl. Okay. Yeah, we'll get rid of the scapegoat here. I will. Do I want to clear a Dark Magician out of the deck before reasoning? I don't think so. I kind of want the opponent to call 7. No, let's go ahead and use this. And we'll make maybe the opponent think that we don't have another 7 in the deck, but as long as they don't call 7 or 6, we're good here. All right, let's go ahead and reasoning. See what we get here. They call 4 again. Okay. So they are trained on calling 4. Fantastic. All right, Dark Magician Girl. Come on down. And do I want to Sage's Stone off for a Dark Magician? I mean, that's what we're here for, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't even have to sack Dark Magician Girl for Sage's Stone? All right, we just win the game then. Okay. I have misread the card. Fantastic. That's the first time Sage's Stone has ever actually done anything. Okay. All right. We pick up the first game. Pretty good start here. I could have sworn you had to sack the Dark Magician Girl. You just get to summon it. All right. That's pretty good. What do we want here? Zombies. We saw, like, we don't know how deep they're going into zombies. We saw 2 back row. Does that inform us on anything? Not really. Maybe I want the Raigeki break. Maybe the Mirror Force. Maybe I want these. Usually the zombie decks are going to be somewhat aggressive, but I mean, look at Nova Ethos's zombie control deck. Who knows? Let's cut these jogs. I think brain control is going to be pretty good. Got to beat those recruiters. Bringing in Decree. I like to cut 1 giant Trunade. So we'll do that. The opponent is consistently calling 4, so maybe I cut a skilled Dark Magician, and I think I'm just going to trim on the card destruction. I do think card destruction's good, but I was kind of thinking it's kind of between it and monster reincarnation, but I really want to keep the Dark Sage Dream alive. So I think I'm going to keep the monster reincarnation in the deck. And yeah, we'll send this. I think this is going to work out here. All right, game 2. Maybe I'll fumble through this one a little less. I do feel a little rusty here on the Reasoning Gate stuff. Though, speaking of Reasoning Gate, both of them right here. Opponent with a Pot of Greed. That does not phase me, opponent. Delinquent Duo kind of does, though. I do have Call of the Haunted if it doesn't get discarded here. They hit the Monster Gate. That's kind of unfortunate. I'm going to get rid of Dark Magician. I can just get that back. What else you got over there, opponent? Pot Duo is a fantastic start against RGT. We have just a face down monster and a pass. Okay. Draw the Dark Sage. Okay. I don't think I want a reasoning here. Maybe I do. I know the opponent's going to call 4, most likely. So I don't know the opponent's going to call 4, I guess. I'm going to hit something, but I don't know what this face down is. So I think I'm just going to summon Skill Dark. Go ahead and attack in. We'll play it a little bit conservatively here. Maybe I'm not at the liberty of doing that because of the Pot Duo, but I think it's fine. All right, Pyramid Turtle is here. Set this Call of the Haunted and pass the turn. If the opponent goes into Koki, yeah, it sucks, but I mean, they would have done that last turn. I guess we would have gotten a little bit more damage, but I don't know. I think this is fine. All right, Pyramid Turtle moving to defense, and we're going to set another monster and a back row. Okay. These things are fine. Scapegoat. Well, I lost my monster gate, so Scapegoat's not the best thing in the world, but it's also kind of okay. I don't think I'm reasoning here. If I go into anything, they just get Koki, but like, why would they just not attack with the Pyramid Turtle? I guess they could be worried about my face down. All right, you know what? Let's just keep playing this a little conservatively. Oh, new Doria. Okay. We lose a Skill Dark. Glad I didn't reasoning. We'll just set Scapegoat now. Pass the turn. And basically, we're looking for a spot where we can get into like a Brain Control, Snatch Steal, something like that to take this Pyramid Turtle. And try to get in. Maybe we can get into a Demock at some point. I just don't want to attack into this. They have Tomato too? Okay, oops, all recruiters. And I think I'm just going to take these attacks instead of flipping up the Scapegoat now. I don't have anything. Or sorry, Scapegoat's gone. I don't want to call the Haunted into an attack position, anything here, right? Because, oh my god. Draw the Dark Magician. Okay, so what would be very good here is a Time Wizard off of reasoning. I do think I do have to start doing something at this point, so I'll throw down reasoning now. I don't like doing this into recruiters, but I mean the opponent could very well be on 12 of them. Okay, they're gonna call 8 this time, which makes a whole lot of sense. Demock is very threatening on this board. There's the Brain Control. Man, could have waited just a little bit longer, but that's okay. There goes the Mirror Force, Dark Magician Knight. That's not it. We keep going. All right. Oh wait, I have Call of the Haunted though. So if I Call of the Haunted for Demock, I could get Brain Control, which doesn't do a ton. I could get reasoning, I guess. Well, I'm happy to have the Demock, so let's go ahead and call that back. And yeah, Brain Control just doesn't quite do it. Reasoning doesn't either. Here's the problem, I guess. Yeah, reasoning's not doing a whole lot here. That's kind of sad in the reasoning gate deck. I could get Giant Trunade, but I'm just going to get Brain Control. Yeah, I'm going to get Brain Control. I think that's the highest upside here. And I'm going to attack over this Pyramid Turtle. Get it nice and banished. No. Get that out of here. No. No effect for you. Minus 1,600, please. Thank you. And I'll hold on to this Brain Control, and I will just pass the turn. Demock can take care of this Mystic Tomato. Hopefully. We'll see. We're also threatening a potential, huge damage output turn with Brain Control taking a monster. The opponent's at 5,400. I feel much better about my spot than I did in New Doria. Creature swap. Oh, God. All right. All right. At least they don't get the Mystic Tomato effect. That's pretty good. I can always brain control back the Demock. Okay. And Demock does take care of Newdoria. The only problem is they get the Demock back. But we'll see here. Ooh. Well, I can make it so they don't get the Demock back. Unfortunately, I can't kill them this turn, so I'm just gonna snatch the Newdoria or the Demock, and we'll see how this goes. Get in there. No trap. Dust Tornado. Target the Snatch Steel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Dust Tornado got me there. I don't think I was supposed to brain control. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What I will do is main phase 2 set the brain control, and I mean the opponent's probably just gonna attack and I'm probably gonna die, but we did our best. Trying to come back from the pot duo there. I did play fairly conservatively. I think it did work out actually. Because the opponent just had like a ton of recruiters, and I imagine they've got Koki somewhere in the deck. Right? But we're gonna attack with a Demock? Now they're thinking about it. Okay. Maybe we get another turn? No, we don't. All right. All right. Let's go to a game 3 here. Did we see anything? We saw a bunch of Dust Tornadoes, which does make sense. We saw even more recruiters, so I do think I want this Lightning Vortex. Just good at getting those cleared. And do I want the Compulse? Maybe not on the Compulse. We saw multiple Newdoria. Man. Maybe I don't want these Decrees. Maybe that's a little too much. Yeah, and maybe I bring in the Giant Trunade over the other Decree again. Like, Decree's good against Dust Tornado, I guess, but I've got more traps in here as well. I think that's good. I think we're going to run this, and we're not going to get pot duoed here in game 3, and we're just going to pick up a win. All right. The decider here. We've not done, like, a whole lot of, like, the Dark Magician stuff. We did Sage's Stone, I guess. That counts, right? Okay. Okay, this hand's pretty sick. Reasoning and Monster Gate once again. I am going to summon Skilled Dark Magician, and I am going to set Mirror Force, I think. And pass the turn. And we'll see what's up. We got Reasoning, we got Monster Gate, we got Giant Trunade again. Unfortunately, do have Dark Magician in the hand, but yeah, it's a Dark Magician video. I guess that's fine, right? No spells from the opponent. It's kind of sad for the Skilled Dark Magician. Kind of good for us because the opponent has been doing Pot of Greed stuff every game before this one. All right, I think, do I want to go for big stuff? I do have Call of the Haunted. Yeah, screw it. And I've got Mirror Forces back up here. We'll see. We'll see what we can get into here. If they flip up a Dust Tornado on this Mirror Force, it's fine. But I kind of want to have a big turn. We'll be aggressive in this one, especially since I'm probably going to get, well, I guess probably is not the word. I might not get to activate the Skilled Dark Magician, but we'll see. Opponent calls 4 again. Well, I do not have a 4 in the deck because I sided out a Skilled Dark. So how about Demock again? Not Dark Sage. Yes! Yes! We got the Demock again. Okay. Okay, so Demock is going to get us Reasoning? Could be Reasoning at this point. That seems good to me, especially if the opponent's going to keep calling 4. It could be Pot of Greed, but what do I have the chance to get? I've got another Dark Magician. I have Dark Magician Girl. I have Time Wizard. Time Wizard would be pretty bad, but I could just Monster Gate that away. All right. All right. I'm talking myself into it. Let's grab Reasoning. All right. Here we are. What say you, opponent? 4 again. You got it. How about a Dark Magician Girl here? Or okay, yep, there it is. The Dark Magician Girl, come on down. And that is the third counter on the skilled Dark Magician. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and pop that. And hopefully that's a recruiter down there for the opponent. Because DMOC is just going to walk all over that. And I don't think I need to go get another Dark Magician. Well, I can't go get another Dark Magician here. So yeah, definitely not going to Monster Gate. DMOC, get in there. Please not. Well, even if it is Newdoria, that's fine. It gets banished too. Yeah, Pyramid Turtle out of here. Get in there, Dark Magician Girl. 2,600? Yeah, Dark Magician Girl only at 2,000 here. Unfortunately, no Dark Magicians or Magician of Black Chaos in either of the graveyards. But Dark Magician going to get on in there for 2,500. Opponent at 35. I mean, they did have some back row going on last turn, but we'll just hope that that doesn't actually do anything here, right? I'm going to set the call and the Mirror Force. Maybe I'm not supposed to set the Mirror Force, but it's probably fine, hopefully. I don't know. If the opponent does have something like a Battle Trap or whatever, maybe we get in some attacks. They deal with the DMOC or something. Oh, this is Creature Swap for sure. Or I guess it could be meta. If it's meta, that's annoying, but it's okay. I can just Mirror Force the Tear. If it's Creature Swap, yeah, this is fine. Here, have a Dark Magician Girl. I don't really care about that. What's I was like, what's the plan from here? All right, setting a couple, moving the in phase. We love that. Oh. Okay. Heavy Storm. So that's interesting. If I heavy here, it's 8, 30. I do have lethal. So I guess I do heavy. And if the opponent does something about it, then I might not have lethal, but that's okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to heavy storm instead of hold up Call of the Haunted. See if this works out. The upside is I literally win the game. So that might be enough upside for me here. Let's say you, opponent. Dust Tornado. Okay. Target? No. All right. Doesn't matter. Well, if you're going to use the Dust Tornado... if you're going to use the Dust Tornado effect, that's dying too. Goodbye, Book of Life. All right. Hey, we're going to take it down here. Fantastic. Let's get in there over the Dark Magician Girl. $800 to the dome for the opponent. And Sinister Serpent, and guess who is going to finish this match? It's going to be the Dark Magician if the opponent would let us attack here. We'll hit him up with the GGs, so fantastic. I definitely fumble my way through that. Like I said, a little bit rusty on the RGT stuff. I have not played it a whole lot since the RGT to 1K series. Got kind of burned out on it. Getting the bearings back. Feels good. Love the deck. We have done Skill Dark Magician. We have done Sage's Stone. We've summoned, Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician, DMOC. Would love to maybe get some Knights title stuff going. Maybe get out Dark Sage. I think Dark Sage is going to be the hardest thing to pull off here, obviously. It's just hard to summon. But maybe we can get some of this other stuff going in the second match. And let's go ahead and get into that. All right. Match number 2 here. We're going to go with scissors. And all right. Okay. We won rock, paper, scissors twice in a row in a recording. Unprecedented. As Petty would say, do you see anything strange? Playing more than 40 cards over there. Ooh. All right. I asked for Knight's title stuff. Maybe we'll get it here. Let's summon out Skill Dark Magician. And we'll lead on Pot of Greed. Okay. Ooh, don't hate any of this. Yeah, let's play out Swords. Protect our Skill Dark. Get an extra counter on it. We'll pass a turn. We've got Giant Trunade to go along with the swords. It's pretty nice. Got a nice little brain control here. A nice little delinquent duo, I guess, from the opponent. Don't hit the Knight's title, please. Anything but the Knight's title. All right, dedication through light and darkness. That's fine. That can get out of here. Now the question is, do I want brain control or skilled dark? Brain control's so good. But I think I'm going to get rid of the brain control. And the reason is, like, I can follow up with skilled dark, Giant Trunade, Knight's title, and, like, I can push a whole lot of damage that way. Maybe just don't need the brain control here. And I don't have, like, any information on the opponent's deck, right? It could just be Chaos Turbo. And brain control would be less good there, at least in the early game. Brain control pretty good against the Chaos monsters, of course. Oh, come on. Man. No. And knock? All right. I am thoroughly upset now. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Dark magic attack too, man. All right. It is what it is. Let's summon out skilled dark magician. And let's get in there. At least we know, like, the opponent has a Tsukuyomi that kind of sucks unless they have their second knock. And I can recycle this sword, so, like, it's not the end of the world. But I wanted the Knight's title there. Unfortunate. I also have dark magic attack, so I could have, like, sacked for dark magician, dark magic attack this, and then Knight's title. I wouldn't be able to blow up a card with dark magician Knight at that point, but spell? Ooh, very good spell. Okay. All right, we take those for sure. Let's slam down Graceful Charity. I don't think I need to Giant Trunade first. If the opponent wants to Solemn, that's fine. 1,000 Knives, Scapegoat. Okay. Well, we have all of the Dark Magician support cards here. I want to keep Giant Trunade. I don't need Scapegoat. I could discard, like, one of these. It's probably Dark Magic Attack. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of Scapegoat. And maybe I'm supposed to discard the 1,000 Knives, but that's fine. Whatever. Oh, well, I can just keep the Knight's title. Sure. Oh, I'm gonna... If I play swords, I have to flip up their stupid monster, and I don't want to do that. Whatever. Whatever. We're doing Dark Magician things here. You know, Raigeki break my skill dark. Make me big Sag. Please don't. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right, here's swords. Show me that monster, please. Flippy flippy. Magician of Faith. Okay. So we get back duo. We don't get back the knock. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I can set the rest of this stuff. Okay. Let's get rid of skilled dark here. I'm going to go into Dark Magician. So now the question is, do I kill this Magician of Faith? I think the answer is probably yes. Get in 2,500 because I know... Oh, and I can leave the heavy in hand. Yeah. Okay. So we'll try to win that way. Let's kill the Magician of Faith. And how often do you get to use 1,000 Knives, right? So I know about Duo and Tsukuyomi in hand. I'm going to set the Knight's title. Do I leave heavy in hand? I think I do. It's so greedy. It's so greedy. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. If they Duo here, and then I'm able to summon the Dark Magician Knight and maybe blow up a card, get in for a lethal attack. We'll see. We'll see. This is incredibly greedy, though. If it doesn't work out, I completely understand. Set monster. Okay. Okay. Okay, Dark Magician. Here's... Ooh. Reasoning? Okay. We're thinking in the standby? No, don't kill the Dark Magician here. Just let me Knight's title. I'll do it before I play Heavy Storm, I promise. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I think I Knight's title first. And then Heavy Storm. Because then I can follow up with reasoning. Yeah. Oh, well, I have to do it before I Heavy Storm anyway. Is okay, opponent? All right. All right, let's go. Let's go. Dark Magician Knight. Yeah. I know you're reading. Read up. See that little text there? Target one card on the field, destroy it, compulse. The knight? Okay. That's fine. Do I Heavy Storm? I guess I could hit Demock, right? Yeah. All right. You know what? We're going to go for the win here. Let's Heavy Storm. What is the compulse doing here? It's just another knock? Okay. Okay. So I know Tsukuyomi Delinquent Duo in hand. I was really hoping the opponent would Duo, but that's all right. They kind of have to call 8 here, right? Yeah, they do call 8. Does Dark Magician Girl doesn't quite do it. All right. All right. Don't hit Demock. All right. Okay. Unfortunate, but that's how it be sometimes. We do still have Prima, right? Yeah, Premature Burial is still in the deck. Ring of Destruction. Okay. I don't hate that. We'll set that. Pass the turn. This could very well just be Tsukuyomi face down. It could also be something else. But Magical Merchant. Okay. Into Snatch Steal? That's fine. Okay. If I can get any reasonable sized monster on the board, we're looking okay. So we have... Of course, they could just flip this back down. But... Oh, Duo? Why? Okay. I'll lose my Dark Magician Knight. That's a wild duo there. I'm waiting on this ring now. I'm not going to ring this Magical Merchant. Yeah. I'll take 1100 here too. So I know Snatch and Tsukuyomi now. Okay. I mean, this is fine. Jog. Okay. I'll set that. Still looking for Prima. Call of the Haunted. Skill Dark. Do I have another Skill Dark? I do not. Okay. Graceful Charity is fine. So now they're going to recycle that. What I'm really hoping for is they just summon out that. Hello? Okay. Primo wins me the game. Reasoning into anything other than Time Wizard wins me the game. Forgot. All good. All good. I was busy talking and I forgot about the Night Assailant too. You're good. Yep. Magical Merchant's fine. Bye-bye Thunder Dragon. Pot of Greed. Okay. All right. We're just letting the opponent have some fun over here. Nothing wrong with that. Yep. Pot of Greed is fine. Ring is my win con. Please don't... Yeah, please don't draw Heavy Storm. Okay. I will Jar of Greed and I will ring the Magical Merchant. Trunade. Okay. Okay, so... I mean, the opponent's still a 1400. We could definitely win this here. Dark Magician Girl. That's not a step toward winning. I guess I gotta set this Trunade, just in case that's Moth. They get back. Duo. I mean, let's be real. They're going Graceful Charity from here on out, but you never know. Breaker. Yeah. Sure. The Compulse on the Dark Magician Knight. Like, I kind of expected the Dark Magician Knight to go away there, but still kind of unfortunate. The Tsukuyomi on the first skilled Dark. That was rude. Oh, we're going Pot of Greed instead of Graceful. Interesting. Okay. Yep, there's Thunder Dragon. Can only grab one now, right? Yeah. Okay. 1400. Is there a way that I can win here? Probably not. Yep. Sook is fine. I guess I could reasoning into something. Them calling the DMOC correctly was also very bad for me. Brain control. That's not quite going to get it done, but like I don't have to do something here. Yeah, I probably do. But they're just going to summon a Chaos Monster or whatever. Whatever. I'm summoning Dark Magician Girl and you cannot stop me. Here she is. In all of her glory. 2300 attack. Let's go. Attack. Get in there. Mirror Force. You got it. Okay. Okay. I understand. I lost this game a while ago, but you never know. Maybe they leave something face up and reasoning into a Dark Magician, I guess. On top of not dying here. It seems like a tall ask, but we'll give it a shot, right? Yeah, there goes the Thunder Dragon. This is just interesting. Oh, there's level 1 too, so this makes me think it's Chaos Control. Yeah, this is like a sort of like an old age Chaos Control, I guess. Like I haven't seen any scapegoats, but Skilled White is definitely a card that Control has played before. Dark Mimic, definitely a control card. Magical Merchant, definitely a control card. All right, deck. Call of the Haunted. All right, that's a good one. It's not going to work out, but that's a good one. Maybe DMOC can do something here. Never know. MST is not gone. Okay. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Okay. Sure. So at this point, like, I'm just trying to gain more information from the opponent, see what's going on here. Yeah, Pot of Greed. Should probably be going for Graceful Charity, but who am I to tell the opponent how to play a Chaos deck, right? Please have a Chaos Mon. Let's just end it here. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Sork is here. We're dead. We didn't actually see Scapegoat. It looks like a control deck, but they may not be playing Scapegoat. We definitely want Mind Control. They're playing Compulse, man. This is flip control. It's not there we go. Flip control. It's been a while since I've seen flip control. So I probably do want the Royal Decrees. TT doesn't seem too bad, but maybe not. Raigeki Break, maybe not. Let's side like this first. We'll get rid of a Brain Control. Do I want to keep in second Brain Control? Probably not. If they're flip control, they're really really going in on the Tsukiyomi thing. I'll bring in Jinzo. I think that's fine. All right, let's run it like this. See if we can pick up a win here in game 2. We got really close there in game 1. Draw the Dark Sage, fantastic, and the Dark Magician Knight. Okay. Excellent start. God, I don't really want to lead on Ring, but I guess I do. All right, here's this. Go ahead. We're not going to win with a hand like this. That's for sure. But if I can somehow get into Dark Sage, that would almost complete everything. We haven't used Dedication through Light and Darkness, but we've used Thousand Knives, Knight's Title, Sage of Stone, all the other Dark Magician stuff, so... Oh, there's a Decree. That's pretty nice. Probably not going to get to use this Call of the Haunted, but that's okay. We'll set it. I'm going to set the Decree too. I guess I have Giant Trunade. I could always just like bounce the Decree back. Please hit the call. Please hit the call. Please hit the call. Please hit the call. Yes. All right. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to set both, just in case there was an MST over there. So that worked out. I guess if this is a Moth. Oh, nothing? Okay. Monster Gate? Okay. I guess I'm just gonna pass. Like I could giant Trunade everything. No, that would still just put me at 6 cards. I'll say I could giant Trunade and just like discard the Dark Magician. That wouldn't do anything either anyway, because I have the Call of the Haunted here in the graveyard. So that would just be a terrible play all the way around. All right, setting a card in the end phase. Love that. Do I decree here is the question. I think I do. It turns off my ring, but I think that's okay. I don't want to run into a Solemn Judgment. Knight's time. Come on, man. All right, the deck's just trolling me at this point. Maybe I can get into a Time Wizard soon, though. Deck goes pretty good. Deco into Thunder Dragon. Not bad. Not bad at all. See if they're holding the Graceful Charity over there. Would be quite strong. Viewing the extra deck. Okay. You want to summon out a Thousand Eyes Restrict opponent? That'd be pretty cool if he did. I would love Time Wizard here. Skill Dark Magician, also very good. Scapegoat would be very good here. I've got several really good draws. We're going to tribute for Thunder Dragon without a... we're going to go for Balter. That's a concern. I turned off my Ring of Destruction trying to play around Solemn Judgment. Now I'm going to die to Balter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, what? Huh? Okay. Sure. All right, we take those. It's only can't be targeted by traps, right? Yeah. Brain control? Monster Gate. Come on, deck. Come on. All right. I'm just gonna go to end phase and discard a card. All right. I'm gonna discard the Dark Magician Knight, I guess. I'm not gonna set a Monster Gate into potential Heavy Storm or whatever. This is so sad. The opponent summoned Fiend Skull instead of Dark Balter. Now I'm gonna die to it. I guess like if they have another meta here, well, there goes the Thunder Dragon. They left in Knock. Okay. I was going to say, if they have another meta here that could go into Balter alongside the Fiend Skull, but... All right, I'll take 2,000. Come on, deck. Give me something I can Monster Gate. Reasoning. That's not going to work. Nothing ever works. I'm going to Trunade here, I think. Just to make sure this stuff can go through. They could have like a Book of Moon or something over there. And this also resets my Ring of Destruction if I need to use that. All right, Reasoning. I need you to hit here. I need this. They call 8. Okay. No DMOC, please. Jinzo. Okay. Jinzo's not a bad one. Do I just want to keep the Jinzo? Kinda. But I have Decree. So what can I hit here that's better than Jinzo? You know what? Dark Magician's not bad. Because I can Knight's Title it away. Get my Dark Magician Knight, kill their face down, attack over. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll Monster Gate away the Jinzo. As weird as that is. And I do have a chance of hitting DMOC here. That is Time Wizard. Do I activate? It's Meme Deck Monday. I mean, I've got a Monster Gate here. We're activating. Come on. Come on, Time Wizard. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I understand. We'll have to check at the end to see what I would have Monster Gated into if I get an opportunity here. That's so funny. I can't ring the Fiend Skull Dragon either. Duo is none of my concern. That's fine. Dark Magician, out of here. Dark Sage, out of here? Or Knight's title? Probably just Dark Sage, yeah. Time Wizard's gone. The dream is gone. I had to do it. I had to. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. All right, I need another reasoning and I need it to work out. All right, let's flip up Royal Decree here. I can't ring anyway. Skill Dark, a little late. But that is a monster that I can use Monster Gate on. So, not all is lost here. If I get into Demock, what are we thinking about? Monster Gate. Any Democks? Any Democks? Now, Dark Magician Girl, it is bigger than the Fiend Skull though. So we will take those. It is just 23, right? Yeah, just one Dark Magician in the graveyard. Okay. Get in there. You have the Book of Moon? Oh, they do have the Book of Moon. Okay. All right, I'll pass the turn. What you got, opponent? Oh, so I guess I would have monster gated into. Oh, come on, man. We left in both knocks and it's gonna win the game there. All right. I'm gonna posture like I have something. Maybe I have a Book of Moon and I was just waiting. I can't believe they went into Fiend Skull Dragon though. That's wild. With a Decree up? That's kind of insane. So, had I gone for the Monster Gate, I would have been able to clear the Fiend Skull Dragon. Because I would have gotten into Dark Magician. No, wait, I didn't have the Dark Magician in the graveyard at that point. So, yeah, going for the Time Wizard, based and good. Even if it wasn't actually good, I guess. The opponent showing how dead I was. Thank you. So, we didn't get to do Dark Sage or Dark Magic Attack, unfortunately. But we got to do Thousand Knives, Knight's title, a lot of Dark Magician Girl, a lot of skilled Dark Magician. Dark Magician, of course, hit the board several times. We got to flip and lose the flip with Time Wizard. Pretty awesome. We got to Sage's Stone as well into a win that I didn't think was a win because I thought I had to tribute the Dark Magician Girl. But we weren't able to take down this second match. I played it probably a little bit on the memey side, but had a lot of fun with this one. Always love doing the Dark Magician stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. We'll be back with the next one.